Hey everyone, Jen at Ink Paper Rubber. I am back again. I have more goodies to share with you. We have some new Concord and Ninth stamps. We have some new dies from Cottage Cutz and some other fun things. So let's just jump in and let me show you what we have. First of all, I am really excited about this. We have a brand new Deco Foil Transfer Gel. It's their Transfer Gel Duo. It's especially designed to work with stencils and foil. But this one does not require any heat. You can use it with your laminator or your other heated foil machine, but you can also run it through your manual die cut machine and transfer your foil that way. This particular paste dries clear and it stays tacky. So I think that is really exciting if you have liked the look of foiled things but haven't wanted to invest in a laminator or a heat foiling machine. This may be just the thing you need to get started. I also want to try it out. I know it's specifically designed for stencils, but I'm thinking that you could probably use it with some of your stamps as well. Not really your detailed stamps, but a little bit bolder stamps, and maybe use a sponge and apply it to your stamp and stamp it and then foil that way. So I think that is a really fun new product. Got a couple of basics back in stock. Hey there, Linda. That some of you have been asking about. We got the sand erasers back in stock. These are great for removing stray ink that might get on your project. It has a little bit of a grit to it, and so it can just erase those ink marks off. And we also got the glue runner eraser. This is great for removing stray adhesive that might get on your project. So those are always good things to have. Last week we got one of the new Doodlebug Winter Wonderland papers in, along with some of the Doodle Pops, and slowly but surely we're getting more of the papers in. Today we got two more of the 12 by 12 papers in. This one is great. It's called Yeti for Winter. The Yeti on here doing all these wintertime activities, and the back of it has this really nice kind of gray tone on white, or actually maybe a real pale stone color, with the Yetis and the snowmen and snowflakes on it. This one is called Sweater Weather, and you can see it has this nice Nordic sweater pattern print. I really like the colors in this line, kind of the paler greens and blues and purples and pinks. The back side of it actually would be great for Valentine's Day, these little cream hearts on the pink background. We also did get in the 6x6 paper pad. We are still working on getting the other 12 by 12 papers in, but we do have the 6x6 paper pads in. And we also got another of the Doodle Pops cardstock stickers. This one is Polly the polar bear, and she is very sweet. And just like the others, you can see it has some of that clear glitter accents on there. We have some other fun things for winter. I think that they would actually go really great with some of these. It's some new dies from Cottage Cutz. The first one is called Arctic Baby Foxes, and they are absolutely adorable. Like a lot of the Cottage Cutz dies, you get your base die and then you get the other layers so that you can really make get a nice effect by layering the different colors and getting some dimension on there. Those baby foxes would go great in a scene with the Arctic snowy trees. This one is really nice because you get different layers of the tree, and depending on how many of those layers you can use, you can make just the little small tree here. Here you can do 2 layers and make a little bit bigger tree, and here you can use 3 layers, and then it also has the snow layers that you can add to it. And finally, this again would work great with the previous two. This one is the Snowy Mountains die. You can see you get the different layers that you can use to create that really 3-dimensional effect. And this one is from Find It Trading, but I think it works perfect with our winter theme. This is the Polar Bears die. And you might notice the picture on here, you might wonder kind of what those different colors indicate, and that has to do with how this die cuts out. These open areas are actually going to emboss so that those areas are going to be raised from the background. And then you can see the areas that are darker there on the face and on some of those back legs. Those actually deboss into the paper. And so that really gives you a more dimensional look while still only having one layer of paper. This is a die that some of you may have seen. It's a Karen Berniston die, and it's one of her pop-up dies. And this one is a really fun one. It's called the Photo Collage Pop-Up. And it basically folds flat, but when you open it, that inside piece twists and pops out, and you can put whatever you want on there. It does say photo collage, but you can build all kinds of fun things on there. I think this would make a really fantastic Valentine's Day card. Put some fun Valentine things there on the inside. All right, I also mentioned that we have some new Concord and 9th. The first one that we have is a new Turnabout stamp set, and I know it's kind of hard to tell on this one because they have that printed sheet on the background, but this one is a little bit unique. These little flowers up here are the main Turnabout stamp. And you can come in and you can stamp that 4 times just like you do with most of the turnabouts. And when you do that, you'll have these nice little flower backgrounds. So that would make almost like a really nice small print pattern to use on your projects. But it actually lets you do even more than that. And if you use that small turnabout stamp and only stamp it 2 times, you will have that pattern there. And then what it has is it has these larger stamps that are individual. These are not turnabout stamps, and it also has this printed acetate sheet here in the background. And you use that printed acetate sheet with your one that you have stamped with the 2 times, and that shows you where you can go in and you can stamp the larger blooms. So where all those open areas are, you can stamp those larger blooms in there. So really, you get 2 different looks out of this one stamp set. So I think that one is really, really gorgeous. Last 2 that we have from Concord and 9th are some of their new stamp and die sets. These are great for Valentine's Day, but actually for all year long. This one is called I Choose You, Choose, C-H-E-W, and you can see it has the old-fashioned gumball machine and some gumballs there, but then it has some really great sentiments that you can add on there. Be mine, I choose you, you're gumbelievable. And I like this because the stamp actually has some layers to it, so you can get your outline and some nice colors there. And it does have a die set. I love that it has both the gumballs and the hearts, so you could put hearts if you wanted to in your gumball machine and even make a shaker card out of that. And the last one is really fun. It is called Special Delivery, and you have this delivery truck here, and it has this window and awning, so you can make it a special truck. You can make it an ice cream truck. You can also make it a taco truck. And then there are some good sentiments on here. Special delivery, birthday wishes, loads of love, you're the sweetest. And there is a die set that goes with that as well. And this little die here allows you to attach the ice cream cone or the taco to the top of the truck and actually kind of have it even kind of move around if you want to. So that those are really designed to, you could stamp them on the side, but they're really designed to go up here on the top. And I think it'll make the most sense if I just go ahead and show you some samples with that. So let's do that. First of all, there is another picture of the turnabout, and that's where they have done the small flowers twice and then gone in and add the larger flowers. And notice that the larger flowers are layered so that you can actually get a really nice 3-dimensional look with those. All right, so there is the special delivery, and there we have a taco truck. There you can see with that taco up there on the top. And I think this is super cute. They have cut it out and done 2 of them and kind of made like a little container that you can go in and put some little treats in. I think that is a really cute idea. Here is one with the I Choose You set. You can see with some of the heart gumballs in there. And then here is another one that they've added a shaker card. I love those glittery gumballs in there. So really, really cute sets. All right, that is all that I have for you right now. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.